the Biden administration is not happy with Kamala because she's not doing a good job plugging his weaknesses, plugging the gaps in his. Because if you're what they wanted Kamala to do is to be the person that will go on these trips. Remember, she went to South America, and that was she had that famous clip where she said, "Hey, do not come, do not come." That ended up becoming a bad thing. So they keep doing this thing where they send Kamala to do PR in these tough, tricky situations that Jim Crow Joe is too broken brain to do. So they send Kamala out. Yeah, I've seen some funny people that say this is kind of revenge for Kamala Harris calling out Joe Biden for remember the election. A lot of people forget about this. But Kamala Harris called out Joe Biden. Yeah, I'll pull this story up because we talk about it now. Here it is. Let me share this tab. You had Kamala Harris call out Jim Crow Joe for being a segregationist, tanked his poll numbers. She flew, and then Joe Biden apparently always hated Kamala after that, and she had to be talking to Kamala being selected as VP. So what I think, I'm telling you guys, it's just a theory. I don't have a lot of evidence, but I'm telling you, I just use them logic and I'm just critical thinking here. So they was like, "Hey, Jill, let us pick Kamala Harris vice president. Don't worry, we got a plan." Because vice president was historically known as a position where you've been politically buried. Like, oh, you want to bury someone? Pick him as vice president. So Jim Crow Joe, being broken brain as he is, now a public speaker, knowing he's about to fuck shit up, they're gonna send Kamala Harris as the vice president to clean up all her mess, all his mess. They could even anticipate how horrible she'll be at the job. So now she's like a sacrificial lamb. Take out one of your rivals, and you get revenge for her sassing him in the beginning of the election. So that's what I think. I think this is a setup. I think they did this. It was one of them high-level chess plays that only the Biden administration pulled off. You anoint Kamala as vice president because Amy Klobuchar fucked up. They're about to pick her, then the George Floyd shit popped off. Yeah. So they had to cross Amy Klobuchar off, and then they said, let's get a Kamala Harris and have her as our front man. And now that's as revenge. They buried her. So yes, you became vice president, but she has no future. Once again, I'll tell you guys, I will admit there's more of a fun theory because I don't have a lot of facts to back that up. But if you think about it, then now they send her to Africa after Lavrov had a great trip to Africa recently.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Africa. Yeah, Africa now openly, many countries being more open to BRICS as well. And now they're like, send the Kamala. You guys see what I'm talking about? I see someone say, I see you, Biden. You said a lot of super stickers, so I'll show you a comment here. He said that's way too much credit for the Biden administration. And I said that is fair pushback. But I definitely see them doing gangster shit like that. Just like I think it was almost like a sink or swim kind of thing where it's like, if Kamala Harris becomes vice president and she kills it, that's all right. But she's probably gonna fuck it up. I don't know. I'm just talking shit at this point. Let me show you now. Let me read this headline because this is hilarious. I flagged this and then went mini viral on Twitter because everyone was just laughing at how absurd it was. Because I saw this. It said Kamala Harris Africa trip. Now this is the strategy coming from the big brain Biden administration. Now you guys remember this is what I was saying on Glenn's show. The Biden administration has exceeded my expectations on how incompetent they could be. Because the Biden administration took office after saying we're going to restore the United States status after Donald Trump, and the United States is a weaker geopolitically than I ever seen in my entire life. Push back on me if you guys want, chat. But I ain't never seen the United States this weak. We have U.S. allies openly defying the United States, like India. They was like, yeah, we're still going to trade with Russia. Fuck that shit. Yeah, United States look at South Africa. Hey, don't do military drills with Russia. They're like, we're gonna do military drills with Russia. Yeah, United States with Lula. Hey, Lula, don't meet with Putin. Don't call for peace. Lula like, kind of want to call for peace. So the Biden administration, now you got a lot of frustrations that come from NATO and Europe. The United States being bullied. You got Europe protesting. You got UK, France economy in shambles. And it's because of the Biden administration direction. So I may have
you haven't even mentioned the global South. You haven't AMLO calling them out. Yeah. So just to add to him, go ahead.
PJ, I have like 2 Substack articles I did I think that'd be one of them. I'm gonna talk about how Biden like weakened. Like, I'm not even talking about as an anti-imperialist position. Like, I'm talking about if you're like a Western chauvinist, if you want the United States to be on top, you should be looking at Biden like, bro, what the fuck are you doing, bro? You fucking this shit all up. Anyway, let's read this article. I'm talking a lot of shit. This segment is about as long as I wanted to go. Kamala Harris Africa trip. Can U.S. charm offensive woo continent from China? So this is the guest here. Obviously, I think the article, the headline speaks for itself. And you can see this is the tweet. I want to read that to dive into it. There's the tweet. And apparently she's at Ghana today. I saw a few clips. I didn't feel like they were worth really sharing. I might find one of them here soon. But this is her tweet. It was my honor to be on the continent of Africa, first here in Ghana, then to Botswana and Zambia. I look forward to meeting with leaders, young people, and entrepreneurs as we work together to invest in an innovation and ingenuity across the continent. Bunch of bullshit. So how hilarious that they want this? You might as well send, like, you might as well send fucking Blinken, anyone except Kamala Harris. This is like probably one of the worst people they could probably send. But like the liberal mind, probably they were thinking like, oh, she's black woman, so we send her there to Africa, maybe that would work. But if anything, they don't understand that black people see people like Kamala Harris, and that makes us it's even more disgusting. Considering her track record, like it's better if that's fucking Amy Klobuchar doing what she has done. But anyway, anything you want to add to the Kamala segment? I'm gonna see if I can find that. But anyway, go ahead. Anything you want to add to this?
No, we didn't. I mean, we piled on her pretty good. She's pretty disgusting. I do feel like I didn't like pairing what you thought of was happening. Like this is a setup basically to bear her politically, and I was saying basically like, do you really believe? And that answers the question. They really don't believe she's going over there to really accomplish anything. So I think that could be the final word.
Yeah, they put she's there to make statements and speak on tough situations for the Biden administration. She was supposed to be someone who could save them, but now they're more than happy for her to be a sacrificial lamb.